Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which France had all natural borders. And France's natural borders follows the Rhine River, and yeah, kind of like this. And then the rest is already natural. Ocean, mountains. So yeah, pretty much barely changed, but I'd say this would upset relations with the Netherlands, which most likely would come in the form of if it got bad enough, of France declaring war on the Netherlands is where it would get to. The Netherlands kept saying France couldn't take in that. Germany would be much weaker in this scenario as they're missing the Rhineland, which has some of their important cities, like Cologne, which is spelled cologne. Don't ask me why you would spell something different than you pronounce it, but I guess that's just how it's pronounced. And so they take out the Netherlands. And now they don't have their natural borders anymore, as they just annexed the Netherlands. But at least Germany doesn't have as much land to invade them like they did before. But maybe France will let that in. And then they go after poor little Switzerland because they can. Because they can is why they do it. Not because there's any resources. Just because they can. There probably is resources. And yeah. Guess you can see that's kind of like Napoleon France. Taking over tiny nations because they can. Because he can. Not because they can. But because he can. Because France can France. France be France. I guess we could say. France is just France. And that's pretty interesting. Border. And now they're like, time to invade Austria. What type of empire is this they're forming? And they were like, no, France empire wasn't good enough video, so we're going to make our own empire video. Well, it's not as good as our colonial empire being brought back. Why don't you bring back our, what would the empire be called? The North American empire. Which would be weird. But could happen. That could be a good video idea. With Liechtenstein and Austria being fully annexed. Because France is Francing Iran. But yeah. Should they make a puppet? Would the borders look better? And they're like, yeah, maybe we can make a puppet. As they're like, yeah, past Tyrol. And then the rest can just be French Austria. Because does France even need this much land? Who's to say? France is like, now it's time to go after Germany. But Germany has a friend. Italy. Because Italy is their friend. But something crazy happens. You want to know what happens? This is some kind of joke that I don't understand. Germany comes in. Yep. Through Benelux. They go in. They take Paris. They move down the coast. And then after a month of fighting, France is like, you know what? Versus what actually happened. France gave up and surrendered. Nope. You want to see what actually happened, guys? Well, I guess you do. Because, yeah, that joke isn't even funny at this point because it's been said so much. But yeah, even has it come. They're good at battles, maybe 1200 or something. What actually happened was France invaded Germany. Meanwhile, Italy was invading France, with Germany unable to resist at this point because they don't have their troops mobilized. But at this point, unlike World War II, Italy is being like, yeah, we're more competent than Germany at warfare. And then after this happened, France is like not having a good day today. I mean, with Germany like, yeah, we can invade France back. With Italy not being so amused by this German failure. With Austria just chilling, not being invaded and not invading anyone because they don't have enough troops to do that. But France continues to act like France as they get Poland, Czechia, Denmark, all of them invade Germany now. Because France was not competent enough to fight a war, I guess. But this is where they push Germany back and take a big chunk back from Italy. So the front is more so not in the favor of Germany anymore. With the invasion taking place from up here, because this is the easiest place to invade from, and they managed to cross here, Denmark comes in from the north, and Austria and Poland come in from here. Poland quickly captures Berlin, with the Germany in trouble. And Germany capitulates, leaving Italy all by itself. But France was planning to invade Italy, little did we all know. Well, I knew. Probably not. But maybe. Who knew? But Italy's like, hey, Spain, basically. And Spain's like, what? And then Spain declares war on France, because why not? Fine, France declared war on Spain, and Spain is going to soon have some problems. As Spain has just lost the S and has become red. Wait, what? Yep. Well, Spain without the S. Pain. Not worked. Jokes don't really work anymore. But yeah, here we go. With Italy collapsing because Italy can. Because it's not their video. Maybe one day they'll get Italy, but different. And then moving down here, it's basically like Napoleon 2.0. But with Portugal being like, you know what? We can't have this. And Britain's like, no, you're not going to touch Portugal at all. We declare war because we're the British Empire again. Yep. We can't have France with its natural borders. That's too far. Says the Britain. And why am I saying the Britain? Because the Ireland said so. Why the... Who knows? This is not even grammar. But yeah. Well, it's France. Germany. The Iberia War has begun in full swing. And quickly they move down and capture Lisbon. And everybody starts wondering how this is even possible. But then they realize something is off with this world because Northern Ireland is now back to Ireland. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. But I think it's good. Maybe. But who knows? Who knows? But then they're like, yeah. To which Britannia's like, lands here, here, and Britannia is like being Britannia. As Britain has just invaded a big chunk of France and is now invading Iberia. And now they're invading southern France. But little did they know, this isn't France. Yeah, little did they know, this is super France. Although they may look like they're not doing so great now, remember, this is fully in France's favor. The bias is definitely towards France. Definitely. Definitely not. There's no bias. Definitely. Fine, there's France one maybe. But I can't confirm. But as we know, this is France's video, so France has to come back. With France being the good guy, despite being the aggressor in this situation. But who knows? With Poland coming to France's rescue. And France and Poland invade Britain. And they take all the German forces they captured and also use them. And so on, the Czechs and Danes send forces. Somehow Ireland lands here. But who even knows? Maybe it's because Britain has already collapsed. And now let's see what the treaty does. Will it benefit France or will it benefit the losers? Who knows? Let's see. Borders have evolved into what looks like to me the Frankish Empire. Yes, it does. Charlemagne Empire. Does it really? Maybe not. But does it look good? Yes. And for the interesting event at the end of the show, for some reason, Visegrad forms. Like jokes, basically, about the world doing random stuff. Ukraine decides to join Visegrad. Belarus does. The Baltics decide they want to join Russia because they did. Why did they? Because I don't know. But Lithuania was like, wait a minute, we want to join Poland. The rest were like, Russia. Now, Sweden was like, we want to join Finland. And Norway joined. So did Denmark. I've already just said Finland for the win. Then all the South Slavic nations unite, including Bulgaria this time. And so on. As you can see, this unification happens. And Albania annexes Kosovo. And becomes a puppet of Yugoslavia. Yep. With Turkey annexing Iran and the Caucasus. And they decide to annex some other countries because they can. And then Arabia's like, no, you can't do this. And yeah, this is what happened in the future after this. And everybody's ready to turn on France. But Russia might be thinking of something. And Greece just decides to become an ally of Turkey. Turkey and Greece sign a pact of defense against them. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please subscribe. Why should you subscribe? Because we're trying to get the 1,400 subscribers before November 2nd. And we're getting close. That's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Bye, guys!